Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Trash Talk. It's starting to get warm out here in Canada, and the ice is thawing, the snow is disappearing, and that in Canada uncovers a whole winter's worth of garbage. Garbage bags that got ripped open and, flew everywhere, and so on and so on. So every spring, Canadians have to do a little extra cleaning. Not just, I guess we have to do extra cleaning. Sometimes I'll pick a spot, sometimes I'm just going to pick a direction. And today I was going to do this church across the street, but as the same thing again today, the construction people needed to come and make a big noise out of everything. And I was still going to do it anyway. But as you can see, hopefully with this video, there's still snow. That big steeple, that's the church I was going to do around that. There's still a bunch of snow and ice because it it's shady there on, the front of this church gets a lot of shade, so it takes extra time for the snow to melt. The snow isn't completely gone. By the end of today, the double digits in the positive above zero, the snow should disappear. So anyway, so yesterday's video, again, not that great. That was my first one. I don't have the proper stuff. Technically I should have better bags, better gloves, and a harness, or a chest mount, as they call it for this phone. A chest mount, and hopefully it would even be able to direction. I've never seen the chest mounts in my hand. I've only seen them on the internet. There's a lot of extra equipment. This phone that I'm using also only has X amount of time, a small amount of recording space. I've tried to decrease the quality of the video and make more space on the phone and blah, blah, everything. And to no avail. This is as good as it gets. So we just have to deal with this. So I'm gonna just walk up and down this street and pick up trash. Here's a couple of little pieces of glass. Normally I wouldn't pick up small stuff, but glass I think I will, especially if it's easy. Like, I don't have a broom or anything, but the big pieces I can get rid of. It's not really dirty right where I'm starting here, but morning. Everybody's so afraid of everybody. It's like everybody's treating other people like lepers. Like everybody's got a disease, and that's a terrible place for humanity. Looks like a coat. And yeah, like I said, I don't know how great these videos are, what you can see and what you can't. These garbage bags look in pretty good shape. A little bit of a mess here. Again, I don't really do the tiny stuff. I don't really do the big stuff either. Well, what do you do then? The medium-sized stuff. The stuff that'll go into a bag and not destroy the bag. And the stuff that kind of makes a difference. Masks. That's another thing that all these people aren't thinking about. They're talking about the environment and all that, and yet we got all these additional takeout containers, plastic, cardboard, and all these masks. Still frozen to the ground, that piece. Piece of coax cable, looks like. This is a church, or at least I think it is. It looks like one. Probably is. A lot of churches have closed down and there are different things inside, but on the outside you'd still think that they're a church. Nestle Pure Life. These containers, to me, it's a real pickle people have gotten themselves in, trying to explain all of the additional well, there's quite a bit in that. And now's the time to get it, really, right? Before it all gets overgrown. Once you get, see, before the leaves come in is the best time to do this sort of thing. These sticks are jamming me in the head. Go around and do the front. And I come back. I can do this little section. I don't know if these probably are just weeds. But, you know, I'm all right with weeds as long as they're sort of maintained and tamed. They're not taking over the house or anything. I realized that I'm going to be going through a lot of garbage bags. And technically I should be using the not cheap ones. But we'll have to get a way to hopefully raise a little bit of money. So I can have a couple things anyway. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep it as is. And I'll get better with these videos as time goes. I'm just kind of not worried right now too much. Ooh, see, that's all frozen in there. Oh, it's embarrassing how out of shape I am. But, you know, life is life. And you just gotta struggle through and push through. Chances are, if it's easy, what do they say? If it's worth having, it's worth working for. It's always nobody's responsibility, right? The smoke's up here. It's not my job to clean it. So we'll try a different method. start a YouTube channel, maybe generate a little bit of... The whole idea is that, well, there's a bunch of philosophical things at work here. But one is just do it. But another one is just start moving in the right direction, right? Because this stuff is wet, once I get back to the street there, I'm gonna let this bag go. Well, do this little piece. Don't know what's in it, don't care. That bag's getting kind of heavy. Oh, my back is sore already. Yeah, I need work clothes. Need all sorts of things for this. Take my gloves off. Label sticker. Could get an upgrade in stickers. This I don't know if you can see that. I need something much better than that. But this is okay for now. Oh, maybe we'll start again here. Let me take a little bit of a break. Fresh garbage bag. Yesterday I did kind of 2, and yes, they're not very full because I can't carry a lot because I'll just exhaust myself, right? And they'll fall apart. So the cheap ones actually kind of they're not too bad. Like these are the really cheap ones. See if I can't open it up without having to stick my finger in my mouth. Don't like that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna be showering when I get home, not before I go out from now on. I showered before I went out. That's not a good idea. So again, I don't really bother too much with the tiny stuff, just the bigger stuff. That should, you know, like I don't have tools with me, or rakes or any of that kind of stuff. Heck. Caution tape. And the colorful stuff, right? That really draws your eyes into the mess. And I'm sure the police will be at me eventually. But until then, I guess we're good. Hopefully they'll see it my way, because I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not gonna see like this. Can you see that, all those cigarette butts? That's a real... I won't be picking up anything like that. That needs like a big vacuum cleaner or something. One of those street vacs. But again, a lot of that disappears. Once the grass starts growing. And then the lawnmowers come out and mulch it up. Or suck it up, right? So the day that I make the video, I literally just go home and upload it. In time, I might start editing these things. I'm not actually going to be getting onto the street. Because I'm oblivious. My nose is down looking for garbage. And I'm going to ignore the cars and stuff, and that's not good. My awareness is zero. Well, almost zero. And I'm not here to get myself killed. Well, Jesus. Look at all this. Some sort of pole connector, something or other. And a bunch of nasty pigs. Some people are just such nasty pigs that you can't clean up after them. Some people want it that way. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Some people just want that. It keeps people away. It tells them that trashy stuff lives here. They think cleaning things up too much is too posh for them or too above them, and they don't want to seem arrogant or conceited. They're just kind of salt of the earth type people, and they like it that way. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to clean it, but that's a different direction today. And I'm not really sympathetic to places that are just pigs, right? Because you can clean it and then they won't care. You can clean it and then they won't care, and then you'll clean it some more and then they still won't care. So but little things. Chocolate milk and Gatorade. I don't know. People always wondered why I eat every single last morsel of food. Every single one. On my plate, every grain of rice. Every single one. I don't leave even a single grain of rice behind. And it's because I'd have to throw it in the garbage. And why? Now I have to go to the kitchen and scrape my plate out or clog up the sink by dumping it in the sink, right? French fries. Yeah, why do all